Hey, how you doing, YouTube? Rookie. I just doing a small review on the Rollermat. Personally, I think this thing is great. I love this thing. You know, a lot of people complain about, they said it smells and only a lazy person will have something like this because you don't have socks. And if you're lazy enough to like maybe once a week clean your socks, that's why you get this. I'm not lazy. I just feel I hate putting my hands in my tank. I try to keep my hands as much out of my tank as possible, especially when you have like oils in your skin, any type of bacteria, you know, every day touching stuff. I don't want to put that stuff in my tank or in my sump. So the less I put my hand in my sump, the better for me. So when I purchased this from Bulk Supplies and I install it in my tank, I love the way this thing works. Filters the water. So far, no smell at all. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, it smells, it stinks. Not mine. This thing's been running for 2 months. Look how much dirt this thing picks up. And I only have 2 fish in my tank. I feed them once or twice a day. And this thing filters the water nice. Look. And this roll here lasts for a while. It's been 2 months already. And I still got enough. Look at that. It's a slow moving roller. The water goes through it. And it cleans and filters water properly. The Rollermat, I think everybody should have it. You know, this is a new setup. This is new to me. I'm gonna upgrade my tank to Triton. I hate taking this piece off for my sump. Right now I'm thinking I bought some feeding from Bug Reef. I'm gonna keep this installed to my sump. But I'm gonna be able to do is I wanna have a shower valve to at least I can keep it closed when I'm not using it. And I was thinking to remove it from here and have it in this place right here. Run the pipes around, have it connected to the sump with the check valve. That way I can close and open it when I decide to use it. Plus it's gonna help me as a cover to cover this part right here. I don't want to get rid of this. First of all, I'm paying too much money for it. This thing was close to 400 bucks. So there's no way I'm gonna take it out and just put it in my back room somewhere in my closet. No way. I'm using this. I'm gonna keep it attached to my sump. I love this thing. This thing works great. Plus, you know, I make those holes on my sump and everything to attach those tubing. It's gonna look ugly. Those things just hanging off my sump going nowhere. So I'm running some PVC pipe all around this part right here. I'm gonna have the sump connected over there, and I'm gonna have a 3-way fitting to be able, when I decide to use it, suppose let's say that there's a lot of large particles in my tank. Even though I'm doing the Triton system, and you know they say you need waste to minimize the water change or no water change at all, but sometimes, you know, you overfeed the tank, so you wanna make sure you wanna filter the extra food. You don't want to keep it in tanks. Too much food, eventually your nitrogen is gonna go up. I don't care if you don't do no water change. You know, it always happens. So I want to keep it attached to my sump. It's gonna be right here. It's gonna help me as a cover to cover this part right here. And I thought that was the best investment I did with money when I bought this. I love it. This thing works fantastic. So whoever saying the Rollermat is not good because it keeps the debris inside, it doesn't. The debris stays out of the water. All this debris is not even touching the water at all. And it's been running for 2 months. Haven't cleaned it yet, and I don't get no smell. So I don't know what people be saying you know, it's a bad investment. To me, it's a great investment. So that's what I got to say about the Rollermat. And enjoy your fish tank. Peace.